So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video because it's the last one on this bike because I've sold it. I no longer own this bike. Right, now calm down. I know I love this bike and I still love this bike, but I have sold it and I'm taking it down now and I'm part exchanging it for something else. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. I'm gonna miss this little 500. I haven't actually done that many miles on it. Let's have a look. 858 miles. That's all I've done. 858 miles since I bought it in October. And it's not because it's a bad bike, it's not. It's an absolutely brilliant bike. It's just that there is a bike that's got under my skin. I kind of want it. So, f it, as they say, I'm gonna do it. It's not that this has done anything wrong. This is a bloody good bike. That's two bloodies there. Not just a bloody good bike, but a bloody good bike. If you're gonna buy one of these, I would highly recommend it. It is brilliant. But needs must, and I kind of want something else, so I'm gonna go and part exchange this and get that something else. Obviously I'm going to let you guys know what that bike is once I've got it. I'm going to introduce you to it in the normal way. We're going to take it somewhere and I'm going to go blam, this is my new bike. So stick around for that bit. But as I said, this bike is brilliant. This is the second one I've out of the cb500x's, and it's a great everyday all-round commuter bike. The only problem I've had on it, and this is me, it is not the bike, is my left shoulder. Those of you that have followed my channel for a while, or Instagram or things like that, you will know that back in 2011 I kind of smashed up my left shoulder, and that's a bit weaker than the right shoulder. And now I've got a thing called degenerative disc disease. Try saying that when you're pissed. Basically it's affecting my left hand slightly. Hopefully it won't be forever, but the clutch on this is actually slightly heavier than my Africa Twin. So my Africa Twin is better for commuting, for this stop start changing gear every 2 seconds kind of riding. So I tend to reach for the keys for that before I reach for the keys for this, and it is simply because of my left hand is slightly weaker than my right, and the clutch just makes it ache just a little bit. That's one of the reasons I'm getting rid of it, but it's not the main reason. The main reason is I just want the other bike, basically. And if you're familiar with my channel, you might recognize this route. I'm heading down to Doble Motorcycles. They've sorted me out once again. They put a deal on the table and I just couldn't refuse. I could not refuse. As much as I tried, I couldn't. I think because they know it's a bike that I was looking at when I bought this. I was looking at one of these that I'm going to buy, this and a couple of other bikes. I bought this one because I know it. I went with my head, and as I said, brilliant bike. But this time I'm going with my heart. I just need to, well, I'm not going to sort of like tell you what it is. I'm not going to give you any clues. We're just going to get down there. I'm going to give them this bike. Someone is going to buy a brilliant bike. This used is going to be probably, I would say, one of the best used cb500x's on the planet. And I'm not saying that because it's mine. Okay, I'm lying. I am saying that because it's mine. It's got heated grips on it, it's got guards, it's got engine bars, it's got a rear rack, it's got a hugger. What more could you want? And of course, I've ridden it. That's got to be worth an extra 500 quid, surely. As you can tell, I'm kind of excited. I really am excited. But then I get excited over every new bike. I got excited over the Grom when I bought it. And that's kind of what I missed. I missed the Grom. Don't worry, I'm not buying another Grom. But I miss the fun. I miss that just having a laugh. And if it falls over, you don't really care. You just go, oh look, my bike's on the floor. It's weird that I'm selling a bike because I like it too much. And by that, I mean, I want a bike that I can abuse a little bit more. This looks so good when it's clean, and I'm not one for cleaning bikes. With the Africa Twin you can get away with it when it's dirty because it's that type of bike. So what I want is, I want something that I'm going to have a little bit more fun on. Now some of you may think I'm going to have more fun on the bike I'm getting. Some of you may think I'd have more fun on this. That is entirely up to you. Leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know if you think I've made the right decision. I know I have, but I want to hear your opinions on it. I am going to miss this bike, and if I could keep 3 bikes in the garage, I would. I would have this, the Africa Twin, and the one I'm about to get. There is no doubt about that, but I can't really justify that. My wife does not like bikes. She doesn't like tattoos, and she's got a tattooed biker. I mean, that's how stupendous my wife is. My wife is brilliant. I love her to death, and she's one of the greatest women on the planet. just for putting up with me, my bikes, my tattoos, and me talking shit on a daily basis. She's wonderful. I wouldn't put up with me. I would have kicked me out years ago. No, I wouldn't. I'm lovely. I'm a catch, but I'm definitely batting here. I am definitely batting. We're coming up to the shop shortly. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera off here, just in case the bike is parked outside, and it'll give you a slight clue. So I shall see you wherever we reveal the bike. I don't know where we're going to do that yet. We're just going to take it somewhere, park up, maybe a car park, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's someone's lounge, who cares. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal the bike there. So see you in a minute. Welcome back to the Surrey countryside. Not bad, eh? Beautiful day for picking up a bike. So I suppose I should turn around and show you guys what I've got. Do you want to see it? Let's just talk a little. No, I'm only joking. I'll turn around now. Here we have it. My new Honda CRF 250 Rally. Now I know this is going to outrage some of you, saying how can you get rid of a 500 for a 250? But look at it. I love the look of this thing. Ever since it came out, I loved it. I thought being a 250, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I wanted the 500 more for motorway miles, but I've got an Africa Twin, so I don't need any more power, do I really? And I can go green laning on this. I want to take this off-road and do some more off-road riding than I do now, which is zero. I want to sort of like have some fun in the winter, when it's snowing, when the weather's shit. This is the kind of bike I want. So here you go, my new Honda 250 Rally. Now, those of you who follow my channel will know that I've already test ridden this and given it a first impressions review. As we go along and I own it more and more, I will obviously give you more reviews and more thoughts on it. And I'm probably going to do some work to it and adjust a few things and add a few things. First of all, I'm going to put a little rack on the back so I don't have to bungee that on. I've got a 12-volt charger on here, or a USB. I think it's USB. That's what I asked for. Yep, USB charger. That's going to be relocated somewhere. Heated grips because it's England. Probably going to change the mirrors. May at some point change the suspension. I don't actually mind it. It doesn't bother me that much, but when I go off-road it might annoy me more. I've put these on as well, these bark busters. So they should do a good job of keeping the flies off me knuckles. But there you go. I hope you're not too disappointed. I'm not, and that's all that counts. And it's my channel. So, you know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead.